Hey, welcome. So, what if I told you there's a secret code hidden in plain sight all around you right now? I mean it. It's in our buildings, our furniture, even the phone in your hand. Let's dive in and see if we can crack this thing together. To get us started, here's a little puzzle for you. What could a book corner, a super sharp pencil tip, and an open door possibly have in common? I know, they sound totally random, right? But trust me, they share a secret connection. Just keep that in the back of your mind as we go. All right, it's time to start cracking this code. We're going to find that secret connection, and I promise, once you see it, you are never going to be able to unsee it again. And there it is. The secret is angles. That's the code. Every single one of those objects we mentioned, the book, the pencil, the door, it's all defined by the angles they make. It's this fundamental building block of how we see the world. So what is an angle anyway? Well, it's actually beautifully simple. It's just what happens when two lines meet up at one single point. That's it. And from that one tiny concept, this whole world of geometry just opens right up. Now, to really speak the language of angles, you just need two key words. That point where the lines meet, the corner, that's called the vertex. And the two lines that actually form the angle, we call those the arms. Vertex and arms. Got it? Awesome. Okay, let's get to our next section. If angles are the code, then knowing the three main types of angles, well, that's like having a set of secret decoder tools. These are going to let you identify and understand pretty much any shape around you. And here they are, our three main tools for this mission: the right angle, the acute angle, and the obtuse angle. We're going to break down each one so you'll be an expert angle detective in no time. First up, we've got the right angle. This is probably the one you see the most often. The absolute easiest way to spot it, it looks exactly like the perfect corner of a square or a book. It's that clean, perfect L shape. And here's the really key detail. A right angle isn't just kinda like a square corner. It has a very specific mathematical value, exactly 90 degrees. Not 89, not 91, 90 degrees. That precision is a huge piece of the code. Next up is the acute angle. A kind of easy way to remember this one is that acute things are often small and sharp. So an acute angle is any angle that's smaller than a 90-degree right angle. Just think of a sharp, pointy shape. And on the flip side, we have the obtuse angle. So if acute is small, well, obtuse is big. It's any angle that's wider or larger than a 90-degree right angle. Think of something opening up really wide. And this lays it out perfectly. Look, on the left, you've got the acute angle, small, sharp, less than 90 degrees. And on the right, the obtuse angle, big, wide, more than 90 degrees. That 90-degree right angle is the perfect dividing line right between them. So here is your ultimate cheat sheet to lock all this in. Your right angle is a perfect corner, exactly 90 degrees. The acute angle is small and sharp, less than 90. And the obtuse angle is big and wide, more than 90. This is your complete decoder ring. Pretty cool, huh? All right, you've got the tools. You've got the cheat sheet. Now it's time to actually put them to use. Welcome to your very first mission as an official angle detective, spotting these angles out in the wild. Hey, remember that little puzzle from the start? The book corner, the pencil tip, the open door? Now that you have your decoder tools, let's circle back and finally solve that mystery once and for all. Okay, let's break it down. First, the book corner. It's a perfect square corner, which means it's a right angle. Next, the pencil tip. It's small, it's sharp, it's less than 90 degrees. That makes it an acute angle. And finally, the wide open door. That big open space it creates, that's an obtuse angle. See? Mystery solved. And just like that, you did it. You are now officially an angle detective. You've learned the basics of the code, and you have the skills to spot it everywhere. Because believe me, the world is full of these little codes, just waiting for you to crack them. From now on, when you look at the corner of a window or a TV screen or a picture frame, you'll know you're spotting right angles. And when you see the beak of a bird or maybe a slice of pizza, you'll know you're spotting acute angles. And when you see a reclining chair leaned back or the hands on a clock at, say, 4 o'clock, you'll know what you're seeing. You're spotting obtuse angles. So let's just recap what's in your new detective toolkit. You know every angle has a vertex and 2 arms, and you know the 3 main types: Right angles are exactly 90 degrees, acute angles are the small ones, and obtuse angles are the big ones. That's the core of it all. And that really brings us to the end. You've done it. You've cracked the angle code. So my final question for you is this. As you go about the rest of your day, how many of these hidden angles are you going to spot now? I bet it's going to be a lot. Happy hunting!